Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Now it's a good time to go ahead and click the subscribe button. We jump right into the videos over here. So as you guys can see, I'm starting off with Babe's really dry, frustrated, tangled hair. I did go ahead and actually apply a ton of water. So I literally put his head up underneath the sink and said, okay, we got to go in with some conditioner because his hair was literally matted in some areas. This is kind of crazy. This is that whole thing where like hairstylists don't even do their own hair. He is an extension of me at this point. So I have been neglecting his hair, like to no fault of his, right? Because I do his hair typically. So yeah, sorry about that. But going right in with my favorite conditioner, which I'm actually working on behind the scenes, so you guys will get the details for that. Definitely make sure to turn on your post notifications. That way, when all the products, etc., are released, you guys will get the first dibs on it and will know what is going on. As you guys can see, I did go ahead and take out a random section. I'm using my detangler brush to go ahead and actually just really cut through the strands of the hair. I'm starting from the ends, working the way up, and you guys can see how quickly I was able to turn his matted hair into silky smooth, y'all. One of my best friends actually calls him a silky silk. So yeah, silky smooth hair. Y'all know what's going on over here. He had a ton of shed hair caught up in between his strands, so there was a ton of like I guess hair loss in this detangling process. Typically you will expect to have some shed hair to some extent, but literally I had not detangled his hair in over like a month and a half, y'all, no lie. He hasn't gotten a trim in quite some time, probably since the last video I made with like him on my channel. I don't know how long ago that was, but it was a minute. That was the last trim that he got, and that was not even like a full-blown trim, if I'm honest. So anyway, today we're cutting off all the damage. You guys will see me kind of go back and forth between my detangler brush to the I guess the finger detangling method as well, and you guys can see how easily his hair has slipped through. So detangling his hair is typically just a hassle. Y'all can see how matted that one side was to his nice silky smooth curls. Y'all tend to love to see him. I don't know what that is about, but we're gonna check it at the door. So what I'm doing is applying my conditioner at the ends, going into the roots of the hair, and of course massaging all throughout the shaft. What this pretty much does is allows that conditioner really to kind of break down and really penetrate each hair strand before you even go in with any styling tools, your fingers, or anything like that. I start from the ends, that way of course you aren't harming the client, and then also just to be able to really detangle from the ends up, because if you start somewhere in the middle or closer to the top, you will cause unnecessary breakage, and that's not something that you want to do. Don't be afraid to use conditioner. Like I said, this is a product that I'm actually working on, so I'll be testing it on my hair as well, and you guys will get a video for that. But as you guys can see, for his more of a 3B 3C type of texture, it is doing wonders. But his hair is extremely dry by nature, not to mention the neglect that it's gone through. So what we did end up doing after this full detangling process with the conditioner is we did go ahead and shampoo, condition again, and actually do like a full deep conditioning treatment. And then we went on to the actual styling, which wasn't really styling, more so just to be able to trim his hair really well. And so yeah, this is a process that I find to be the most tedious. Me and him typically argue during this time because he likes to hold his head down, I like to hold his head up. Y'all, bear with me, okay? Seriously, bear with me. So nevertheless, you guys can see I was extremely happy. I was actually surprised at how fast his hair got detangled. Typically, it's not that quick of a process, might I add, but everything worked out really smoothly. I was able to just find my niche in pretty much detangling the hair section by section. You don't want to overwhelm yourself and do too much at once. You want to kind of take your time with it, move slow. I did speed up the video, so I know sometimes you guys are like, oh, you're so rough. Mind you, I am a little heavy-handed, okay? But he is extremely tender-headed. So yeah, I don't really cut him any slack because sometimes he's just being extra. But in this situation right here, he didn't complain at all, so I was actually excited about that. And I am, just like I said, using my fingers to detangle, and once you're done, you will get nice results like this. You guys can see I'm able to just easily brush my hands or take my hands and go through directly from root to tip, no tangles, from that matted hot mess, y'all. That was just a no-go for me. So of course he doesn't usually like to be on camera, especially when he doesn't have a haircut. So this is his little man cave vibe, y'all. We've been in quarantine for way too long. If you've watched my Instagram stories, y'all know me and Bae still be out and about, but that's not your business, that's mine. So I am gonna go ahead and split the hair down the middle, as you guys can see, and I'm applying my Rusk leave-in conditioner. I absolutely love this stuff. If you need a link to it, let me know. I will provide that for you, or I'll probably just put in the description box. It's not even like an exclusive thing at all. So I massage that into the hair from roots to tip, and then I of course split that section into another section, so about 4 parts, just to kind of break that down for you. Make sure to smooth everything throughout the hair shaft. I even brush it through, and then I go right in using the tension method with my Chi flat iron. Not flat iron, I'm sorry, Chi blow dryer. You can use whatever blow dryer you feel comfortable with. I like to use a blow dryer that has a nozzle on it. Pull that brush in the hair really taut to keep that tension going. That way you just kind of cut down on blow dry time, and then also having to go through and do so much work with like a flat iron. So I am going to be flat ironing his hair. This is the first time he's ever had quote-unquote a silk press. We aren't really going to be silk pressing much, if I'm completely honest. I'm literally just going to get it straight. So I actually had my flat iron. This is my FHI flat iron. You guys can see how long his hair has gotten. I can't with a wink. But yeah, I use my FHI flat iron on 350 degrees just to go through his hair. He does have a ton of leave-in conditioner on, a ton of I actually use a protective heat protectant from Chi. It's super heavy. I don't recommend it at all, so I apologize for that, but I used it for his video for this video because it does a really good job of protecting your hair, but it's not lightweight at all. So like I said, this is not my particular recommendation, but I literally needed to get his hair bone straight to be able to get a true feel of the health of his hair, to be able to cut what really just needed to go so that we can move forward together in this happy, healthy hair relationship. So just keep that in mind. Use whatever heat protecting you typically would use. When I tell y'all I OD'd because I did not want to compromise his curl pattern at all, and that's why you'll kind of see it's a little smoky in the room, y'all. I'm filming in my film studio, and so yeah, the room literally, it got so smoky that the what do you call it, the not the thermostat, y'all know what I'm trying to say, the smoke alarm actually went off. So that's why you can see that the video is even kind of foggy. That's how like smoky the room was. But at the end of this, his hair reverted back beautifully. He didn't want to have the slick Rick, but y'all, look at this mane. Okay, first of all, look at how much breakage he has. Completely unacceptable. So we had to go ahead and cut off a good about 2 inches of hair. He didn't really care, to be honest. He doesn't care too much. He only wants me to have his hair in braided styles. So what I did was, instead of making his hair completely even all over, we did this pretty much cut to where it's one length, and then he'll be able to, of course, get his individual plaits like I typically do, or twisted styles, and all of his hair will appear to be one length when he pretty much has it like laying straight down, which is how he likes to wear it. So yeah, so this was a custom little cut. We got those nasty ends off. You guys can see his hair is a beautiful brown color. Absolutely love it, y'all. When I look at his hair like from behind, he literally reminds me just of like his mom. It's so crazy. They have the exact same hair. The fullness and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you didn't get a chance to check out my Instagram videos on that, definitely do that. Make sure that you are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment any questions or anything that you want below. Of course, y'all need to watch it. When I be posting him, y'all be getting a little risque. Okay, this is my man's. This is my man's. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Stay pretty. Leave any comments or questions down below. I feel like I just said that. It's been a long day. I'm hard at work. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, babies.